Alright, YouTube, this is Rugged Savior. Now, it's not often that I do commentary, but this is going to be completely unscripted, so if I start messing up my lines or going oohs and ahs, forget about it. I just gotta get this out of my mind real quick. So, this is regarding the whole Xbox One all debate about all the press conferences. I don't really care about the press conferences. I'm more concerned about the people, because I tweet this often. I honestly feel sad for this gaming generation, to be honest, because if you think about it, everyone gets so paranoid over every single rumor they hear of. I mean, I haven't heard this many people getting paranoid over rumors since the previous consoles were released. I mean, I don't get the whole reason why people just freak out. It's like seriously, it's alright, let's go back a little bit. Let's go back. Okay, Xbox One. Now, we didn't even know what it was going to be called, but we knew that an impending new generation console is soon to be approaching, because the lifespan of the Xbox has gone beyond what we expected, because they were still making profit off of it, to be honest. All these new games like Gears of War 3, Call of Duty games specifically, were giving the current consoles much more profit, so they kept going with the lifespan. But anyway, they managed to eventually go next gen, and then the rumor started spreading. I think the first stupid rumor I heard about was, oh, the new consoles are not going to have any disc drives. You're going to have to pay for everything online, so that means no used games. That was debunked completely, because we just saw the Xbox One and pretty soon the PS4. What's the next one? I heard that, oh, well, it's going to have a disc drive, but you're not going to be able to play used games on it. And it's like, that was debunked as well. If you are challenging me in regarding what I know is to be true or false, or you think is false, go to the links that I provide. There are various stories confirming that the whole rumors have been debunked or proven false, especially by Larry Herb. And speaking of, he regarding the used games, he mentioned that Xbox One is pretty much supporting the whole trade-in and selling of new and used products. So obviously the consoles are going to allow used games. And, okay, let's get to the other rumor. There's another rumor going, oh, well, you'll be able to play used games, but your friend will get charged a fee should you give him the game, or you go over his house and play the game. That is not true either, because I don't see the whole point of it, to be honest. Like, why would they do that? I think this also has to coincide with the whole installing the game. You see, people think that if you have the disc, you can install it onto the hard drive of the new Xbox One and not require the disc anymore. That is definitely false. I can tell you right off the bat, because the current Xbox 360 allows you to install the games, yeah, but they still need the disc to verify that you own the game or you have got it by legitimate means. See, if I installed, let's say the whole installing the game and not requiring the disc was true. If I install the game and I don't need the disc anymore, what was the point of even buying the disc? Why couldn't I just download it? That would be easier. And then people think, well, the reason why you can install games without needing a disc is because if you give it to somebody else, then there's a fee. That is, again, that's pretty much false. There would be no reason for it. Like, why? I don't get it. And anyway, so another thing that people were freaking out about was the whole 24-hour checks. Okay, first of all, it's not 24/7. It's not every 24 hours that you need internet in order to Xbox to authenticate what kind of software you have installed or are you playing. The 24-hour check is for people who have access to the internet and are connected to it. Let me repeat that again. If you have access to internet and you are connected to it, your Xbox One specifically, if you have internet access, this means that occasionally the company will, look at your console and be like, okay, all right, he's good. He's good. It's kind of like a quick security check. It's because the reason why I remember long ago was for the fact that Xbox was modded to this whole J tag. I'm pretty sure you heard of the J tag. Some people still have this. A lot of people actually might have this today. But the J tag Xbox allows for the disk data to be installed into the hard drive without requiring the disk. But if the console itself goes online, Microsoft is going to detect it and ban it completely. I don't know in regards to keeping it offline or just not allowing the console to work or some failsafe. I don't know. But I may be wrong. But anyway, that's what the whole 24-hour check is for. Now, let's say you have an Xbox One, but you don't have internet access, or you start playing a game. The game's not going to stop your progress and be like, hey, you can't play this game. You have to be connected to the internet every 24 hours. That's not true. Why would they even do that? This would also refers to the whole always online rumor, which has also been false as well, because people know Xbox is not that dumb as you think. They have to realize that there are a lot of places out there that still don't even have internet access at all. Even in the U.S., there's a bunch of places that don't even have access to anything. So, but people still play the games and buy them. They may not require online. Who knows? People don't even like to play online. They like to keep the console simple and free of whatever. That's how it used to be for Nintendo 64. Like, people didn't have internet access that often for their games anyway. And Nintendo 64, look what they did. But that was in the past. I don't think it refers to what's going on now. What's the other rumor I heard about? I think that's pretty much going through all the rumors. Let's see. There's the fee. There's the used games. The always online. But anyway, just before you start freaking out over any rumors that you hear, check your facts. Read from official statements. And most of all, wait till the freaking console comes out and like make sure that your worst rumors turn out to be false or possibly true. Who knows? But in regards to the old Xbox One conference itself, it was short. The features they advertised, kind of gimmicky. I still don't understand why they support the Kinect device, because that whole thing is a gimmick. And the whole TV interface is neat, but I don't really watch TV anyway. And TV is a dying format anyway, because if you think about it, what do people watch on TV? Their favorite shows. What place can you actually watch your shows more easily without the commercials? Netflix, Hulu, whatever. That pretty much makes the whole TV obsolete. If you want to be honest, the only thing that's good for TV is watching the news or watching your whole live events, like American Idol. I don't even watch that show. But yeah. And the what else? Everyone talks about how the Xbox One's its design is simplistic and it looks ugly. Who cares? If I really wanted to care about a console's design, if I really wanted to, I would actually mod the whole thing myself. People actually do that. Go online, look it up. People actually mod their Xboxes to actually look cooler. So I'm pretty sure if you really didn't like the look of it, you could just go online and contact somebody and be like, hey dude, hey, build me a modified Xbox One. Nothing internally modified, just make it look cool. And that's problem solved right there. There's one other thing about the Xbox that was also kind of interesting to me, was how people reacted to the whole press conference. Not only was it short, but they advertised for things like TV, whatever, but people were more upset because of one thing. You know what that was? They didn't show enough games. Oh, they didn't show enough games. They showed Call of Duty, but I wanted more games. I wanted this and that. I'm like, okay. Well, if we wanted a press conference where it was about the console and the games, you know what I would go to? E3. That's what I would be excited for, because when I heard of the whole Xbox One being revealed, it was a console reveal. The title was a console reveal. Microsoft even told people ahead of time, hey, this is going to be a simple console reveal. We're going to show you what it looks like, what specifications it has, what it's capable of. That's it. We're going to save the games until E3, which is not even far away from now. So why is everyone getting worked up about a press conference where it didn't show that many games? I don't get it. But anyway, the one other thing, I keep saying one other thing. I keep remembering all the features of Xbox One that I like or dislike. But the one feature I really like, and this will pretty much determine which is more powerful based on this one thing, which is cloud enhancement. For those who don't know, it's the ability to allow the internet to make the graphics of the Xbox One better. Some of you are probably confused, you've never even heard of this concept. I believe this came from a similar service called OnLive, if you ever heard of that. OnLive allowed you to play video games without the use of hardware. You could play from any platform, a cell phone, a tablet, right? And it would have PC graphics or close to it based on how fast the internet you're using is. And I even tried this myself. I went onto my laptop and it's not that powerful, so I tried OnLive there. And I was literally playing a demo of Borderlands 1, and it was going at a fluid smooth 60 frames per second. Fluid smooth. I guess it's a new word and I developed here. So if internet is capable of giving you that kind of quality for a video game without the use of hardware, imagine what a game with hardware can do with a little bit of added internet support to enhance the graphics of the game. That's pretty amazing to me. I don't know if it'll improve the whole frames per second. I don't know if it'll help if the game's what do you call it, RAM is. I don't think it upgrades any RAM whatsoever. But I'm pretty sure I heard the rumor, but it's not true. I heard a rumor stating that the Xbox and the PS4 will also be upgradable, kind of similar to the PC, which can be believable because if you remember a long time ago, back in I think it was 90. I think it was like 99 or 2000. There was this thing called an expansion pack for the Nintendo 64, which increased the memory or the RAM, which allowed games to perform much better. And some games even later required it to play because the game was just so massive that the current memory limitations of the console would not be able to handle the game, so you needed to expand. So, like I said before, it's just a rumor still, but I wouldn't doubt if the consoles had an expandable memory port. But that's pretty much all I have to talk about today, so I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary, or unskilled commentary, but at least you listened. If you listened all the way up to here, then I'm proud of you. So I'll see you all later, and have a good day, everybody.